So this is my first opera. I wouldn't consider it an opera, but I would consider it a conceptual opera because it gets at, in my mind, the concepts that sit behind traditional opera. I see it, the operatic structure, as just a layering, like a smattering of types of translation or miscommunication, translating one thing from one language to another. That language might be verbal to visual, or visual to verbal, or sonic to verbal. My notation for this is using the text scores. So I have for each performer an excerpt from a philosophy journal on translation, representation, identity, and so on and so forth. And then they each choose either words or symbols. So they would be words like I, the, it, to, at. Then they look at their sound score, and their sound score is made up of sound events. So once they come to one of these words, then they turn to their sound score, they create the sound, and then they return to the text and keep reading until the next instance. The structure is set up as a cycle. Essentially, each member of the performing group has an opportunity to perform as a solo, after which the rest of the ensemble will sort of have a response to it. With the translation of the compositional process, so that idea becoming a sonic idea, then becoming a full structure, then being notated, then being interpreted by the performer, then being sonically realized, and then being interpreted by the listeners. In all of those steps are distortion. And that idea, that inkling, has changed over and over and over again. And furthermore, the only person that really knows and understands what that idea is the composer.